Just gonna sing.
That's right,
That's
folks. We even if we're at an RV show, Lindsay's the same. You don't change Lindsay.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Lindsay arrives and she changes.
I
the
changed the
situation.
RV show.
That's right. You're about to change your
That
volume
is so
settings.
true, Lindsay.
Oh,
That is
thank
so
you.
true.
She is kind of loud.
Yeah.
I miss
sorry.
it when
Here,
you're not
I can
here.
talk like this.
No, that's fine. See,
I'm
problem
sorry.
solved.
I can talk like this.
But then
Hi,
nobody else
Facebook.
can hear you.
This is ASMR.
Okay, everybody, welcome to the Austin RV Expo at the Austin Convention Center.
Here we are.
It's a great setup this year. We had how many units
Yeah.
this year?
74, right?
We added some and subtracted some. I think we're around 78.
Yeah, I
Are we
thought it
that
was
high?
close to
Okay.
80.
Yeah.
I don't know. We
It's-
started with 82, and then it went down, and then it went back up.
It's a bunch.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is a bunch. You know, I know it's a good show setup when I have fun walking around our show.
Oh,
Yeah, you're.
know?
That's
that
weird.
explains why I can never find you. You're having fun walking around the show.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I've done this for so long, but it's fun to walk through the aisles here. We did I think it's a nice layout, so it's comfortable. The interesting stuff jumps out at you. It's a treat for me.
It does.
When you did your first RV Expo, how many trailers were you able to bring? How big was your space?
Well, it's not even, let's say, trailers, right? I mean, it was more truck campers back then.
Okay.
I didn't have trailers. It was truck
Yeah, it
campers.
was all truck
yeah,
campers.
Well, the first one I came to, I could only get a booth. So I brought one truck camper and put
it in a booth.
Put it in a booth. That's all I
Wow.
could get.
That's
The truck
so
campers back then were about the
cute.
size of a booth.
Yeah.
Was it actually a Princess Craft truck camper?
Nope.
No?
Nope. It was probably a Sunlight,
A Sunlight? Okay.
which isn't made anymore.
Neither
but
are Princess
then
Craft campers.
My first display space, I brought Shadow Cruisers, but they got bought out 3 days before the show, so I couldn't get any more. And so I brought North Stars. I called every manufacturer, and they shipped me a load of North Stars and said, "Here, try them." And I put them in the show, and I had like 7 or 8 truck campers in the show.
And you're still
Wow.
with
Yeah.
North Star now.
Absolutely,
Yep.
I still love North Star.
Thank you, North Star.
Thank
Yeah.
you. We appreciate that.
Sticking with us.
So
Okay,
that
s-
was a lot of years ago.
So you started out with a booth that you put a small truck camper in, and then you grew to calling in audible and just like 2 or 3 North Star campers.
Yeah.
And now, on Tuesday we had 12 drivers bringing in 70 plus, nearly 80
somewhere
units.
around that. Yeah, somewhere around 12 to 15 drivers, I think. Yeah.
Look at what all you guys built. It's amazing.
Wow,
It's fun. It's lots of fun. And now we have big ones, we have little ones, we
Some as
have
big as your head.
off-road ones.
We have truck campers still.
We have truck campers. Yeah, we have super cool modern ones. We have nice vintage ones. We have giant 4-season ones. We have big toy haulers with decks on the
Fried
back.
shrimp, boiled shrimp.
Shrimp
I know, it
jambalaya.
feels that way. It's so much fun. We got a little of everything. We got a section here that's just the off-grid vehicles.
We do.
Right.
And that is,
It's got a
Just-
lot of
I gotta
interest.
tell you, it looks
It's cool.
really cool.
It's so cool.
And it terrifies me. I try to stay out of that area because those are the trailers where I know any question that anybody asks me, I'm going to be like, the what a what? The huh, what?
Totally Clint's area.
So, yeah, I stay out of that. I really like looking at it, but I'm scared to walk into it because somebody might talk to me.
well, it
Yeah.
all.
They will. They
it all-
absolutely will.
Yes, they will. And it all works out because Clint won't leave it.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
it works out well.
It's got the coolest stuff.
I think it's cool too,
It's
but
absolutely
then
cool.
if somebody says, "What makes this cool?" I'd be like, it's shiny and it has big tires. I don't know what all the stuff is called on it, so I got to do my off-road trailer homework so I can talk about them better.
Absolutely.
But where else can you see, like, what do we have? 10 or 11 off-road
Yes, yeah.
models
Yeah.
that are really made for off-grid camping. Some of them are serious rock crawlers. They are all just outfitted to the T. They have these huge, awnings that
Yeah.
cover 2 sides.
We're not talking about
rooftop
trailers
tents. They've got, just
with an off-road package.
No.
We're talking
That's
like
correct.
actual.
Yeah, they're
off-road
using
trailers.
360 hitches on them.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll articulate any which way you throw them.
These
Yeah.
are like beastie things.
Beastie
Some
thing.
of them
Beastie
have bigger
things.
tires on them than probably most of the vehicles that those of us sitting at this table drive, including your F-150.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we also have a Ross Monster.
Ooh, that thing is cool.
That thing
I
has been
know.
getting
Yeah.
some
Ross
attention.
Monster.
It had
Yes.
like a line out it for people like waiting in line to go inside of it.
When was the last
that
time you
was
were at an
awesome.
RV show with a line of people waiting in line?
Yep.
I mean, they don't
Yeah.
even wait in line for drinks at the bar here.
You know-
Wait, I don't have to wait in line.
I feel like there's a unit in our setup every year that starts to get that kind of draw. I think when the OVR
Yeah.
launched, we had the show in the fall. The OVR was getting
A
a
line.
little bit of line. The barefoot definitely is having people
yeah,
wait outside.
Yeah.
the
Because
barefoot is.
everybody we
has
have the
been popular.
barefoot here. So yeah, it's just Ross Monster's turn.
You know what else we have here? The Lance Enduro.
We
And
do.
this is
we do.
My first time seeing it.
Mine too.
And that thing is different and cool for
It is.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm
It's a
excited.
beastie kind of thing.
It's a beastie
It is
thing.
one of the
It's a
beastie
rock
off-roady
crawling
things.
beastie thing. And new from Lance, which is very cool. The production on it starts maybe in May.
Yeah, I think so.
So this is the proto that we can not only sell, but sell from.
Oh wait, is it staying with us? The proto is?
I don't know if it's staying with us.
No, we're borrowing it.
Okay.
It's on loan.
Okay. Hey everybody, if you're joining us live, I see a number of 7, so all 7 of you. Go ahead and tell us who you are and where you're watching from, and if there's anything that you would like to know about from our show setting. Plus, we have, tech over here. Cody knows things, so if you want to turn this
Some
into
things.
a little bit of a tech question and answer, you can do that too. So we're just shooting the breeze here at the RV show. So questions for PJ, questions for Lindsay, questions for Cody. Don't ask me a thing.
Ask Clint all the questions. That way he can read them out loud.
Yeah, well, just type them in and I'll read
Does
them
anyone want to ask me if I got new shoes?
No.
Because the answer is yes.
Bam.
But wait, didn't PJ get new shoes too?
Uh,
Oh, they're twinsies.
Are they
Look
the
at
same
that.
size?
cute
Are they
we
even the
are.
same size?
Oh no, her feet are way smaller than mine.
way
That's
smaller, half
hard
a
to tell.
size.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Way smaller.
Oh.
It's only half a size.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm a
going
half
back
a
to the
size
Ross
smaller.
Monster real quick, you know one
Yes.
thing that I really like about the Ross Monster is the actual real bamboo cabinets.
Yes.
Those things look
They look really pretty.
fantastic.
I have to agree.
They
Every
are
time
so
I go
pretty.
in there or talk to someone, I say, okay, put your hand on that and just look at it. Bamboo all around you.
It is. And it
All
looks
around.
awesome.
When you get in this thing, you are a panda.
Do you know what pandas eat for lunch? They eat bamboo.
Are you sure?
So maybe you don't want to be a panda because you eat your,
Eat your
rig.
cabinetry. I walk in the back of it, and all that bamboo is just gorgeous. But they have that recessed lighting above.
Oh, yeah?
I kind of feel like I'm in the showcase.
Yeah.
You know, it just feels very
It's good.
showcasey. And then it's like, well, am I supposed to sit here? Will I kind of ruin the look if I go hang out here? You know,
Yeah.
it just looks.
Are you asking
It's
if you
fabulous.
go with the decor?
No, I'm asking if I.
Do
I
I
don't.
do I fit in here?
Are you fancy enough for bamboo?
Yeah.
Well,
it's crazy.
Nikki is chiming in and says, hey, just staying home in Fort Worth this weekend. So,
Hey,
how's it
Hi,
going,
Nikki.
Nikki. Thanks for joining us.
So there we go. What else, y'all, with this show?
Well, the barefoot. I think before we even opened.
Watch out, there's Brent.
Brent, say hi.
Ooh, Brent's on camera.
Uh-oh. Wait, does the camera still work? Okay, we're good.
Before we even opened, I think every person working at the convention center had to go through the barefoot.
Yep.
They did.
And then the reps started showing up, and all of the salespeople for all the other dealerships, they all had to go through the barefoot.
Right.
It's a one-of-a-kind thing here at the show.
It is.
You can't go to any other location and see a trailer that looks like that.
You know, I love some of the other manufacturers of all fiberglass builds. The Oliver, it comes to mind, things like that. They really are beautiful. But the barefoot, it has so much of a different personality. The Casitas and the Olivers, at a glance, they look like they all come from the same family. The Barefoot doesn't.
Right.
It maybe it comes from across the pond or something.
Yeah.
Across the
Across
pond.
some
the
pond.
Yeah.
Come on, you know what that,
That
means.
that was good. Oh,
It does. It just looks like it's pretty.
It is. It's very pretty. And again, I think we set it up so it's perfectly showcased. It's like in the middle by itself. You can't help but just walk around. Did you notice the fingerprints all over it? Everybody has to touch it.
Oh yeah, because everybody wants to know what it's made of. That's what everybody asked me while we were setting up. What is that made out of? So what's
Paper
up?
mache.
Yeah.
So are you saying the Barefoot is actually a super spreader event?
Probably.
Ooh.
Probably.
All right, excellent.
I mean, literally, everybody puts their hand on it to see what it feels like. It's so weird, but they do.
You just don't see much of that in this industry.
That's
No.
true.
It's interesting and it's
Yeah.
different.
It's harder to build. It's harder to build, but boy, is it sturdy.
It is. And it's all one piece, which if you're in a flood, you just stay in it and float.
So, Cody, if people are at shows or they're shopping for a trailer, what would you say they should look for if they wanted something really quality build? What would you tell them to look for?
Wow. Like brand wise or just
No,
Feature-wise?
like feature-wise.
oh
'cause
wow.
Bamboo.
Bamboo cabinets.
Look for the bamboo.
I don't know, PJ. That's kind of a personal question.
I don't think
Whoa.
so.
Whoa.
I think.
mean,
Check out the chassis.
I mean, things for me that are going to make it more special to me, or what I would consider quality, would be different for the next person, maybe. But I mean, looking at for me, like looking at how the frame is built, how it's attached, how everything is bolted together. I'm the nuts and bolts guy, so that's what.
well,
I'm
that's
gonna
why
be
I
looking
asked you.
for.
I wanted the nuts and bolts.
That's
answer.
the kind of stuff that I'm going to be looking for. Companies that use maybe more of a real wood.
Okay, in the cabinetry.
You know, because in the cabinetry, right? Because I mean, obviously, we're all trying to keep they're all trying to keep their weights down. So, you know, like some companies use a real wood, but it's a very light wood. So it just things like that make it feel
like
more
a really
quality.
high end balsa.
No, not
Wait, like
no.
bamboo?
The best
Like
press
bamboo,
board
yeah.
you can buy.
Balsa. We're not flying airplanes here.
Oh,
I'm not. It's all going over my head. What the heck is balsa?
it's a
Balsa
very
wood. It's
lightweight
very
wood.
very lightweight wood.
You make model airplanes and stuff out of
so
it.
like when you go to like the pizza places, right, and you can get tickets or tokens or whatever, and you trade them in. The little airplanes that they give out of those things are balsa wood planes that you like
Little
stick 'em
gliders.
together, little gliders. You're still lost. Wow, really?
Okay, we went from pizza to tokens to airplanes.
Yep.
Yeah, all at the same place.
Yep.
You know, you go to like Gaddyland, right? And
That was
anyway.
Don't play Pictionary with him. It's not gonna work.
apparently.
Now,
It
now I'm
is
just
not
hungry and
gonna
want
work.
some
All right.
pizza.
PJ, same question. What do
you look for? That's a good question. Let's throw it
That
back.
one.
Yeah, we
This
are
trailer
sitting
right
next
here.
to
Yeah,
the Terra,
the
which is
Intec,
what
yeah.
I own. You know what? I think you need to be careful of the buzzwords.
Yes.
Yes.
When people are trying to sell you something, they'll throw out a buzzword.
Yeah, like these tires are round. No, you don't understand. The others are not. They're a little bit oblong.
And-
These are round.
And some of the things that they'll tell you are they represent something really good, and other times it's kind of poo-pah.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, I like one of the examples is the RPod now and the Intec, not the Intec, the Ibex.
Ibex.
Yep.
Are putting on the new Kurt suspension.
Correct.
And it's really cool.
Yep.
It is something
It is
to
super
learn
beefy
about.
looking. It is.
It's beefy. It makes a great ride. It's something that is worth
Noting.
noting. It's something to look for.
Right.
But they call it a beast mode.
Yep.
So if somebody says this has beast mode, yeah, you'll know, okay, it's got something, but what is it?
Right.
So you need to ask that question.
Yeah.
Other people can say, this has a Lumigard. Well,
What's the Lumigard?
Lumen guard.
what is that? You know?
Yeah, what is it?
It's a coating they can put on things that makes it
Hi, Dana.
a little prettier, a little longer.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really make a better product. Everybody says they have aluminum framing, but is that aluminum framing throughout? Is it welded?
Right.
And how many sides is it welded?
And is it aluminum frame everywhere, or is it just the mainstays
Superstructure.
on
Yeah.
the superstructure? That just means they framed it and then they put wood in between.
Right.
So it's really difficult to decipher. So I say the first thing is don't go for the buzzwords. Ask them to explain the details.
Sure.
Look for a solid build. I like to look inside the drawers and the cabinets
Right.
to see how they're built.
Mhm.
Look for the trim out where the walls meet the ceiling. Those kinds of things make a difference.
I agree. I look for if you say where two pieces come together, a seam.
A seam.
What do you see at the seams?
Right.
And then when you say like cabinets and drawers, how does it feel? Like really, how does it feel to open and then close the thing? Because
Right.
you can get. I mean, we have one guy here. I don't see him right now. Who'll go and say he'll slam a door and say, "You hear that? That's the sound of quality." Because because he's
Who
representing.
does that?
Gordon does that. But you know what? He's not wrong. If you go not just to the entry door, but inside the cabinets
Yeah.
and all that,
Yeah.
you go. You've seen the joinery,
Right.
you've seen the seams,
Right.
and now you've put it to the sound and feel test.
But here's the thing, there are, how many RVs do you think are here? Probably
Oh gosh,
600-700.
Yeah.
I think
yeah,
so.
Probably.
So, there's they say there's a butt for every seat. There's buyers in every category.
Absolutely.
And maybe if you need a budget unit,
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to buy top of the line.
Mhm.
So what I suggest isn't you better look for it. It better have all these things.
Right.
But you just need to understand what you're paying for.
Sure,
That's correct.
that's key.
That's
yeah.
correct.
Understand, because it may be a budget camper, and it may be stapled on wallboard.
Right.
Then you want to pay the stapled on wallboard price.
But you know how many
Correct.
people have enjoyed years and years of family trips in the most budget, most financially accessible. We pick on Jayco's and all that all day long. They're accessible, and families have years of memories.
And
Absolutely.
that's the point of it.
Right.
You're right. That is the point. So, I just want people to understand what they're looking at. And once you do that, then you make choices. I mean, Ford Fiesta, there's a lot of them out there,
Yeah.
and they do exactly what they say they'll do. They
Cody
get
used
you
to
from-
drive one. It got him. to
I
Point.
had a
right?
Focus.
Oh, Ford
It's bigger
Focus.
than the Fiesta.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
then I will
It's
use that
less
as
of
my
a party.
example.
Man.
Questioned your manhood there. didn't
now,
I?
now I have a Fusion. I got even bigger.
But they
All
do
right.
what they say they do. They get you from here to there with
That's
a low
true.
monthly payment, and there is nothing wrong with that. Not a thing.
That's
Mm-hmm.
correct.
Not a thing.
What I don't see, and I haven't been through all of this. I see fewer and fewer, and we don't even carry them. There's the soft-sided pop-ups. They're harder and harder to get in our neck of the woods.
Yeah, I was just talking to somebody about that.
Mhm.
Why is that?
Air conditioners.
Because nobody wants them.
Air conditioners,
Yeah.
temperature control, man.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much temperature control you get with, 90% of the camper being canvas.
Yeah.
And it gets mightily hot in Texas.
Did you say mightily?
Mightily.
I really do
I did.
I actually really like tent campers. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like them in Texas. I love them in Colorado. They're fantastic in Colorado
I didn't think about
Why
that.
in Colorado?
because altitude is
Because you
cooler.
don't need
Why
an
does
air
Al have
conditioner?
a tude?
Oh, what?
Have you met him? Have you met him?
Lindsay's having so much fun over here today.
I'm ready to go sell some trailers.
I mean, you can put the mic down.
That's true.
I want to go chat with some people.
You are
know-
chatting with people.
Well, it's true.
Better people. Hi,
Ooh.
people.
She's not talking about those of you that are watching. She was talking about Clint and
Hi,
I.
people.
Everybody's walking by looking at us like we're,
It's a little
Three
weird.
Like we're
Weird.
talking into
Something.
microphones.
It's a
Yeah.
little weird to have a podcast.
Well,
and
you
video
know
setup.
what I failed. I had it on my list. I just didn't get there. It was our RV Small Talk promotion sign. So at
Right.
least there would be some sign here of like, hey, this is what we're doing and this is how to watch. But it's a camera in the middle of a RV show.
Yeah,
which
you
is
just need a
fine with
QR
me.
code so people could scan it to find out what it is.
Get out of my face with that QR code, bull honky. I'm
Note
just-
to all watchers: she still resists the QR
I
code.
do.
She does
Ew.
resist it. She does
Okay.
resist it.
I would like to set up an experiment. They have huge QR codes at the front of the show. I mean, huge.
Wow.
On their little things, entrances where you walk in, they have one on each side. And it is very clearly labeled, scan here to get the map and the show schedule, right? I would love to find out of all the people walking through these doors, how many people are actually scanning it. It is visible. It is in your face. And I'm going to go sit out there and count.
You should start doing
Because
that.
I bet it's less than 10.
It's like counting the white cars
Okay.
that drive by.
How about you use your time to sell? See,
And then
Gene Campbell says QR codes are awesome.
Yes.
So.
I
But here's
mean,
the deal.
they're
They
convenient.
do- they are
I
convenient.
understand, but I just don't see people using
So
them
here's
ever.
what I think you should do. Go ahead and sell trailers.
Okay.
Because that QR code goes somewhere and is counted. So just ask Jennifer after the show how many people.
I bet she
I
could
can do
get
that?
data.
Yeah, that's.
Jennifer would be like,
Why do you want to know? Yeah, no, that's how Google Analytics works.
oh, cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
I mean, QR codes are convenient. I just never see people
I mean,
actually using them.
I use them all the time
But
when you
what
go out
does
to eat. And it's how
QR
you get the restaurant menu.
yeah, what
or
does
you pay
QR
your
stand
bill.
for?
Quick reference.
Quick.
Oh.
Really?
Quick.
I didn't know that.
Is it quick?
It's not quirky.
I don't. Why are you asking me? I don't know.
Because you don't use them. Maybe you should try.
But I do use them.
They work differently if you lick them first.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
it makes for a slicker experience.
Slicker.
Here come the jokes.
Well, we had actually had a thought of putting QR codes on our price sheets outside every unit.
Yeah,
With all the info.
sure.
I'm glad we didn't because, you might be licking them all. And that would just be weird.
Well, that would just be good for our customers if he's trying to create a slicker experience.
Well, after a little while,
Wait,
I'll call
we
them
were
scratch
talking
and
about a
sniff, and they
super
all.
spreader here, weren't we?
yeah.
After a while,
Here's our super spreader.
I'll have them use it as a scratch and sniff. That way, I have people smelling everyone's breath.
But wait a minute. If you do that, then the QR code won't read right anymore.
Shh, shh. Let me chase this rabbit. It's hilarious.
Hello.
Oh, let's see. Gene says they're great to get local information for a trail or a tour as long as you have cell coverage. Betty says, what date is the RV show going through? It's going through this Sunday, the 19th, until 5
5 p.m. Yep.
And I can see QR codes like on a trail being actually very useful.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You don't.
So QR codes are really helpful when there's no humans around to talk to.
I think they're useful. I just don't see people using them. I'm just curious.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. I just don't. I just don't see it.
Well, maybe you should just host an experiment.
So when you show up in a restaurant and they say, "Well, we have the menu right here on this
Well,
QR code,"
then you have to.
But would you like me to bring you a menu?
No,
What
I
would you
use the
say?
QR code.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to order food at a restaurant. I
Hmm.
mean,
Well, you don't have to. You could order a beer.
oh my gosh, you know what I mean.
I have
You
totally.
will eventually get
but
kicked out.
I like to go to someone else's table, just walk in and just take food off their plate.
But
Helen Keller
it's
style.
different when it's scan here for more information or scan here for additional, info. People don't do it. If they have to, yeah, of course they will. It's convenient.
Thank you for speaking for all people.
Yeah.
I don't see
Yeah.
them doing it, which
Yeah.
I said before.
But you only look at people who you find visually interesting.
Oh
Look at the
gosh.
people who look boring,
Let's talk about RVs.
like nerds.
Are we talking?
like
Are you pointing yourself out?
Yes.
So follow Clint around and see how
Clint
often
and
he
I have
uses
had
a
the
QR
QR
code.
debate for years now. It will never end. It's fine. It's fine.
There's no cure for this.
I mean, it would be a great place for our used board, like Scan Here, to see all of our used inventory.
We tried to do that. PJ nixed it.
That is not what I heard.
Oh,
Oh,
But
okay.
hey,
oh, this just got awkwardly
Well,
quiet.
Suddenly we're having a family
Crestview had
moment.
it.
Oh, we're pointing.
And I
We're
said,
name pointing now.
Man, that's a really good idea.
Okay.
well, maybe we can learn something from other people.
You know, if we're not learning from other people, we are dead in our what we're doing anyway. We have to learn from other people. It's the only way we get better.
Are you trying to be deep?
I am being real deep right now because
Well, you know,
I
that's
wholly believe that.
Well, all right. I tell you what, Cody, when this is over, I'll teach you something and you teach me something, and then we can be done for the day.
I'm going to walk around scanning
Ooh.
QR codes.
Learn. You're going to learn something that way.
Oh,
Everybody's going to get my information, though.
I'm a little afraid now. Can we just run this through the rest of the day so I don't have to learn anything from PJ? I'm scared now.
Oh man. Okay. Is there anything? Today's Friday. There's Saturday. There's Sunday. What is
then
ahead
there's
of us
Monday.
that you're excited about here at the Austin RV Expo?
I love Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Saturday morning?
Well, there is usually like
Donuts?
a crowd of people. Are you bringing donuts?
Somebody always brings donuts.
Okay. Did y'all hear that? Somebody that's listening, I need to be sure there's donuts because now I'm queued up for donuts. But no, I
Tomorrow.
I like Saturday mornings because people come right when we open at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And so all of a sudden there's this huge influx of people
Sure.
and everybody's walking. I mean, it just jump starts the morning.
You like the busyness of it.
And we're busy. And
I like it when it's busy too.
And
Sure.
I look up and it's 6 o'clock.
Yes.
It's
Makes the
just-
day go.
It is, well, it's just awesome because you just you get to talk about trailers without interruption, without a break. It's just really fun. So that's my favorite part of the RV show is Saturday during the day.
And you really are friends with all of our reps, so you also get an awesome opportunity to hang out with your friends.
Yes, when the show closes, I love it. We had that conversation last night at dinner. It is so fun. It's like your old friends, and we get to catch up once a year, and we went out and had a great dinner and a few drinks, and just marvelous.
What have you heard from the reps? Because you've had some good conversations so far. What have they been telling you that's been kind of just, I don't know, interesting news to you? And you're talking to some guys from Palomino and all that, or Palomino, Forest River and whatnot.
You know, one of the things that's happening in the industry right now is that dealers got a lot of stock in after we were short for, 2 years?
Right.
Just about. Yep.
So then the manufacturers are getting a little excess built up at the factory. So it's been really surprising to see that many of our manufacturers that we carry are not in that position because they're a more specialized product. They don't build, a huge amount, and they're watching their levels and don't have a lot of backstock. So that's
for them.
been interesting. Yeah. Really, really glad to see that. Lance is struggling to simply keep up with the demand as it is.
Still.
Yeah, it's still, they're still working hard to get enough product built. So that's been surprising to me at the show to talk to these reps and realize that I would say 75% of our product isn't in that position. Man, it just makes me proud.
That's good.
Right. We've got the
Look,
right
more Hoka
mix.
shoes.
Yeah, we're spotting
Oh,
Hokas
man.
all over the convention.
I'm not sure I'd ever even heard
I've
of Hokas.
never even
Me
heard
neither
of
until yesterday. Now I'm
Yeah.
obsessed.
So do we need to show our
Interesting.
Hoka shoes one more time?
them. You might want
I
to.
mean, we got new shoes brought to us today.
Oh.
We feel like we won the lottery. We did win the lottery.
You did. I
kinda
mean,
did.
it is a lot of time on your feet down here. Let's just be honest. And PJ has been here since pretty much Tuesday. Doing,
Yeah, I
getting
sleep in the
things
corner,
set
get
up.
up.
It's true.
and
She
start
does sleep
again.
in the
Well,
corner.
she just picks a trailer. She trials them out. She probably has some personal knowledge about how well they sleep, right? Just pick one, fall asleep.
It's the best time of the year. I love the show. So no complaints here, but my feet start complaining.
They do. Mine started on Tuesday.
If you weren't in this business, anyone here, would you go to an RV show?
Absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely. I think I would
Yeah.
still be
They're
kind
fun
of
to look at.
interested in
Yeah.
how they do this.
So I don't know that it would even be on my radar if I didn't work at Princess Craft. It turns out I found out recently that it's one of the things my grandparents loved to do was to come to this exact show because they live outside of Austin. I didn't know that.
Really?
Aw.
I had no idea that they loved coming to the RV show. I knew that they had a trailer that I saw change position once in their entire life, but they love coming to the show.
It's a thing for some people that just come every year and
Check
Yeah.
it out.
walk around.
Yep. It
I
is.
mean, honestly, I think it's a great place to bring kids.
Oh yeah.
Bring kids.
Oh.
I
Well-
know, but it's I mean, like, the kids think it's so cool too. I mean, it's kind of like going to Chuck E. Cheese, except for
Less cheese.
less cheese.
Less cheese and no balsa wood planes to give away.
And every now and then they do chunk. I mean,
No, but they do have
What? No.
yardsticks that they can hit each
Yeah,
other over the head
lightsabers.
with.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yep.
That's a good point.
We used to also set up trailers at the Austin Boat Show as well.
Right.
Yep.
And that because it had boats, and I'm really rarely around boats. That was a neat one for me just to be at.
Oh,
because
I
there's some
find
crazy
boats
out
just
there.
as interesting as RVs.
And the boat show, they had the big tank with the real fish.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
go fishing in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just a fish tank.
But you know the thing about taking kids to an RV show is that most of them are going to let your kids get into the RV with their shoes on. You're not getting in those boats with the shoes on.
That's
Really?
right.
oh
yes.
yeah.
Oh yes. They're like, shoes off, please.
Yeah.
We have a customer that we sold a trailer to, and he special ordered it when it came in. He said, "You're not letting people go in it with their shoes on, right?" And I kind of laughed.
And then you're like,
nah.
oh, you're a boater.
But I didn't know. And then we came to the boat show right after that, and I'm like, he was serious.
Yeah.
No, we don't take our shoes off before we go in
No?
an RV.
No?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah. But that was his mindset. He
That's
had
like
been a
boat
boater his
etiquette,
whole
man.
life.
The shoes come off so you don't tear up the cushions and stuff with your shoes.
Yeah, because you have to step on the cushions a lot of times.
A lot of the times
Okay.
to get in.
Okay.
Mhm.
That
Sure.
makes sense. But again, etiquette, I
I
wouldn't
know that guy.
Yeah.
I know that guy.
Hi, I know that guy too.
Yeah.
Hey, and Fran.
Yeah.
It's Bob and Fran. Come
It's-
stand behind us and do some magic tricks.
Magic tricks.
Or acrobatics or gymnastics.
This is another good part of the show. You get to see all your friends.
Yeah.
That's
as
true.
They come to say hello.
They
so,
do.
welcome
And
to
we
the
love
show,
that.
Bob and Fran, contortionists.
Yay.
Give me some announcements to read.
Yeah.
What would you like to say?
I don't
Say welcome to the Austin RV show.
know. We are having fun at the Austin RV show, and we'd love to see you down here too.
Yay!
Perfect.
This is a recording.
This is a recording.
It
He's
is.
not actually here.
Bob is our famous friend who was the announcer for All Things Considered for many years. And the minute he walked in the dealership, we heard that voice. We knew who he was.
And Fran is his famous hula hooping counterpart.
Hula hooping?
Yes.
And even though they knew who I was instantly, they sold me an RV anyway.
Yes, we did.
That's
They
how
have
you
been-
make sure he keeps coming around.
Yeah.
We like it when Bob comes around.
Yeah.
And they've been everywhere in that truck camper.
They have.
Yes, all over the U.S., Canada,
Alaska.
Alaska.
just everywhere.
Oh, Thomas, is it? Yes. So we just got back this fall. We went to Nova Scotia
Ooh.
and Newfoundland, and we got chased back by Hurricane Fiona.
Oh.
So it
Oh.
chased us back.
Oh, dang you, Fiona.
Yes, well, we were
Fiona
also
Apple?
to take a catamaran with our camper and truck.
A catamaran with your camper?
Yeah, they're big. There's some big ones that goes from Nova Scotia across.
Oh, like a ferry
to
service,
Bar
but it's a
Harbor.
catamaran.
Oh, wow.
That was the day the hurricane
Wow.
hit. So they canceled
Wow.
all of
Oh, that could have been so much more exciting.
Well, it could have been, but we
You know-
drove like crazy
You know,
out of
here
there.
here's my thought about working at a place like Princess
Spit
Craft.
it out.
We don't get a whole lot of time to go camping. We should figure out how to do that.
We have that discussion a lot.
This might
you
be
should
it.
listen to the podcast because we talk
Like-
about this a lot.
Like, roll it into the pay package, man.
Roll it into the pay
This
package.
conversation might be taken offline.
We're having technical difficulties.
All right, you guys
Thank
give me your
y'all
feedback
so
on
much.
that.
It's nice to see y'all too. Thanks for being here.
The rehearsal went great. What time do we go on the air?
Any minute now, Bob, any minute. We have the best customers. It is so fun.
Absolutely.
We do. You know, I've been with Princess Craft, I don't know what, going on 11 years, something like that. And I love seeing our repeat customers come in and they feel like they're at home with us.
Right.
And and we know them personally. They know us personally. We know what's going on in each other's lives. It's really just a good place to be. And our customers that come in are not just another customer. They're family
right.
to us.
Even people that are far away.
Yes.
They stay in touch. We
They do.
still know. They plan times to drive by and let us help them if they need it. And yep. That is one of the best things.
I agree with that. I've been here almost 6 years. Absolutely. Customer's great, but who are you?
I'm just the guy, I guess.
His name is right there on his hat.
That's no. Wrong.
No, but it is right there on his shirt.
We do have a Kurt. Yeah, it's on this side. I'm hiding behind his computer, so
Uh-huh.
I'm blocked out except for my face.
Except for my face. Oh.
All right.
We got the live music back.
Yeah. Hey, how about we let you two
Go sell.
go do the amazing job that you do.
Okay, bye.
I pulled you all away from sales, so how about that's what you were excited. So let me let you back
I just
to
want to
that.
walk on these shoes.
Now that means something.
That's a weird thing for me to
Walk.
say.
If you're
huh?
at the show and you want to walk more.
They're fun. They're like
Usually
little,
we're trying to
little
find
baby
ways
rocking
not to walk.
chairs.
So do you walk on shoes or do you walk in shoes?
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Facebook. Come see us.
Bye.